Hey, and a hilly ho to all you guys out there. Beaverking here, and welcome to an $850 gaming slash editing and streaming build. So the reason why I went with an editing and streaming and gaming build at the same time in the same build was because I know that a lot of people are getting into YouTube over the summer here and starting their YouTube channels. So that's the reason why I went with this, and also because people may have gotten a summer job and are saving up for a gaming PC, and since a lot of people nowadays are getting into YouTube and want to do YouTube. So without further ado, let's just get right into the build with the CPU. So for the CPU, I'm with the AMD FX 8350 4GHz 8-core processor. This processor has 8 cores, which makes it really good for editing and streaming and gaming at the same time. It's really good for also editing because it's at 4 gigahertz, which makes it really fast for editing. And I paired this up with a Cryorig H7 CPU cooler. This cooler is just it's a little bit better than the 212 Evo that a lot of people uses. But right now you can get an $8 mail-in rebate for this cooler. So for the motherboard, I went with the ASRock 970M Pro 3 Micro ATX AM3 Plus motherboard. So right now you can actually get this motherboard in a combo with the CPU, and you can save around, what was that? Let me find out. You can save $8 on these two if you get them in a combo, which is really good. And you actually also get a $15 mail-in rebate on this motherboard. So you get it down from 64 to 51, and then plus minus 8 more, you get it down to, I don't know, very cheap for this motherboard. So this motherboard has up to 64 gigabytes of memory available on it, so you can put up to 64 gigabytes on it, but you really don't need that if you're only doing video editing and streaming and gaming. So for the RAM, I went with Kingston HyperX Fury Black 16 gigabytes, two 8GB sticks running at DDR3 1866 MHz. The reason why I went with the 16 gigabytes instead of 8 gigabytes is because 16 gigabytes is better for editing and also live streaming, makes it a lot faster. And the reason why I also went with it is because this motherboard has 4 RAM slots available, and using 2 of them at 4 gigabytes and then another 4 will only get you up to 16, but now you can get up to 32 if you really want to do that. So for the storage, I went with a SSD and a hard drive combo that a lot of people do. I went with the Kingston SSD Now V300 120 gigabyte solid state drive. It's $40 right now, which is very cheap, and it can store all your items, you know, your OS and your maybe favorite games and some documents and stuff like that. So it's very fast and very reliable. Alright, so for the hard drive, I just went with a Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive, 7200 RPM. It's you know what you use. And since you're probably getting into some video editing and streaming and stuff like that, you maybe want to save your videos and stuff like that instead of just deleting them after you've uploaded them. So you could, get a 2TB hard drive instead of this one, or upgrade to a 2TB hard drive down the line. Alright, so for the video card, I went with the Sapphire Radeon RX 488 gigabyte version instead of the 4 gigabyte version, because yes, I know you don't see a big difference, but in rendering there's actually a big difference between the 4 and 8 gigabytes, as far as I know. And this card is just very good for medium range. And if you missed my latest video, my GTX 1060 thoughts video, you can check that out. It's right now on your screen. You can check it out, the annotation in the right corner. You can also check it out down below and onto the right side. You should not miss that. But anyway, this graphics card is just really good. And I'm gonna make a build once the 1060 comes out. I'm gonna make a build with that as well. Alright, so for the case, I went with the Fantex Enthro Pro ATX Full Tower case. And this case is just so good looking, and it can house all your parts. And it's just really good. It looks good, and it's actually pretty cheap right now, $92. Not horrible. It's actually really cheap. Not really cheap, but it's cheap enough, and it can house all your parts, and it has very good airflow, and the side panel as well. It makes it look really good. Alright, so juicing up the system, I went with the EVGA Supernova Next 650 watt 80 plus gold certified fully modular power supply. Goes for $69 right now. You can get a $10 mail-in rebate to get it down to $69 from $79. And you could say, yes, okay, why did you just go with a 550 watt power supply? The reason is this is like $5 cheaper, and it's much better if you want to, probably go for a two-way crossfire down the line with 2 RX 480s, stuff like that. So this is actually really future-proof, having a 650 watt power supply. So yeah, that's it for this build. The build actually comes to around $829, but for the simplicity of it, I went with $850. So yes, maybe if you want to do it, you can comment down below what you think of my new commentary audio. If you like it or dislike it, tell me down below so I can improve it next time. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my builds, and if you want me to do more builds, make sure to bite the shit out of the like button as you always do. That's gonna be it for this video. You know, I might do full build depending on what you guys think I should do. Maybe comment down below if I should do fully gaming or more towards the editing side, or if you know you're more of a console guy but you just want to be able to edit and live stream through your PC. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Bite the shit out of the like button as you always do, and goodbye.